new face, and the right fair one at that. Here for work? Woodcutting's my trade. Best log splitter from here to Riften. Me, I've got my axe, my wife Gerder, and my boy Frodnar. We work hard. At least the damned war hasn't gotten here. Got business here in Riverwood, eh? I've got enough to worry about. Aye. Now you, lass, you've got some beautiful trunks yourself, hmm? Anytime, friend. Until next time.
Out of my way, stranger. Forget it. I don't do that kind of work. Yes, yes. Now, to find myself a drink. Got any ale or mead? Until next time.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch.
Camilla Valerius. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood Trader to speak with her when I'm not
I
around.
guess you don't have potatoes.
He's
in
wasting
yours
his
after
time.
all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
You may be right. Here, give Camilla this letter. It's full of venomous nonsense. Tell her it's from Faendal. That letter ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Faendal ever again.
I'm waiting.
Need something? Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. You looking for a new blade? I see no harm. The grindstone, if you've got the raw materials. Girder, she and Hod run the mill. Iron and steel most. Whatever. Whether it's armor you need, of course. If you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Can I get you something? Let's sate that appetite, hmm? Until next time.
Need something?
You've been seen in the company of the companions. That's an honorable path you're on, friend. Yes? Huh?
Huh? Hey, idiot! I'm right here!
Watch it, you filthy elf!
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no!
Maybe
no
you could talk some
adventures,
sense
no
into my
theatrics,
pig-headed brother.
no thief chasing!
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, the customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Be careful. You're not from around here. That makes two of us. Sure thing. It's always good to have someone to talk to. My brother and I came from the city of Skingrad originally, where our family used to own a lucrative business. Sadly, my parents passed away a few years after I was born, so my brother Lucan has been the only family I've really known. Well, we have our fights, as do any siblings, but we both know we're all each other's got. Some burglars came into the shop and tried to steal our heirloom. My parents did their best to protect it, but they weren't fighters. I'm not sure if it was pity, or simply that they didn't want to wait around and find out, but they didn't bother to come get Lucan and I. Well, they died when I was just 4, so I don't have much memory of them anyway. Still, I often wonder what it's like to have parents who nurture you. Maybe our lives would have been completely different. My brother Lucan, of course. He never expected to inherit the business at such a young age. Much less so that he'd have to play father for his little sister. But here I am, all grown up and healthy. So all things considered, he wasn't half bad as a guardian. Well, after the Great War, the Empire could barely pay for the palace guards. The City Watch's resources were stretched thin, so crimes ran rampant. But can you imagine? Skingrad, with burglars who barged into shops in broad daylight, was considered one of the well-off cities in Cyrodiil. It's no wonder so many Imperials like Lucan and I came to Skyrim these few years. With the devastation of the Great War, so too came absurd taxes. For the Emperor had gotten into a debt that can't be repaid in 3 generations. In the end, my brother decided it wasn't worth living down in Cyrodiil anymore, paying the Empire 6 coins for every 10 he made. So he sold the business and had us move to Skyrim. Better life, better law, and better taxes. Fresher air too, that's of no doubt. I guess he's just afraid. After all, I am all the family he's got. To raise me and manage our parents' business, he missed his best years to start his own family. If anything were to happen to me out there, then he would truly be alone. Of course. I came here from the Imperial Province to work with my brother Lucan. It got bad back in Cyrodiil. Now I just want to put the whole nasty business behind. I came to Skyrim looking... This really isn't... I just want to find a good husband. It's bad enough my brother is harping on me to pick one. Don't you start too. I don't want to choose. They're both so amazing. Sure thing. It's always good to have someone to talk. My brother... Sadly, my parents passed away a few years after... Of course. I'd better get going. Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother. Sure thing. It's always good to have someone to talk to. Of course. it's bad enough. I don't want to choose. They're both so amazing. I'd better get going. You're not from around here. That makes two of us.
Well, I don't know what you overheard, but yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls
Barrow is just outside of town.
northwest of town.
I can show you. So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
Well, no, By the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town. The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. What are you doing that for? Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius. I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else. Shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one. This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child. Mara bless you for agreeing to help us. What are you talking about? What's in the letter? Oh my. He wanted me to think Fandal wrote this? Thank you for telling me the truth. Could you talk to Fandal as well? I'm sure he'll want to thank you for standing up for him. Well, it's a winding road up the mountain just ahead. You'll know you're in the right place once you spot the old watchtower. Once you get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up. I envy you. You get to go on adventures again.
Well met, friend. New to Riverwood? How can I help you? Stay away from that cursed place, friend. It's a place for Nor dead, snooping around a burial crypt. No good can come of that. Lucan over in the Riverwood Traders says thieves broke into his store. Strange. He says they hardly took anything. It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes. We're a small village, but we work hard and take care of our own. Only worry we've got is the war reaching this far. And by supply, Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith. Years past, the thought of my wood being used for weapons. Have to admit, I'm attached to the place. Suppose that makes me crazy, doesn't it? I
Be careful.
all ears.
Lone drop. Let's confine these woods a little bit. Come on, the carriage is the safest way to travel. Hello? Was a hero named Rag.
Looking for a horse. Take a good look around, and let me know if you see anything you like. I'm not afraid of anything out here. Not me. I'm no weakling. In fact, I bet I got the strongest arms in all of Skyrim. Oh, sounds like I've got a challenger. Tell you what, how about a friendly wager just between us? I bet you my entire person's septums I could beat you in a fistfight. You match the bet, and we fight until one of us gives in. All right, remember, this is a clean fight. No weapons, no tricks, and none of those fancy magic spells either. Here we go. Come on, let's see what you're made of. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Hands up! You have committed crimes again.
Smart woman. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Just keep
Till
swinging.
next time.
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place. Depends on what can I do for you, friend? Been stuck with them. I've been riding. And one day, I was drunker than I've ever been and mounted a poor colt. Broke his back. 2. Haven't ridden since. All right then.
12 septums on the big one. Come on! Come on, come on! Come on, come on!
Come on!
Have you decided to pay the visitor's tax? Nope, not even close. Nope, not even close. You want in? You need to cooperate.
Sundust today. Here's hoping this week will be easier than the last. Riften's under my protection. You watch yourself now. You'll find... All right then.
Come on!
Have you decided to pay the visitor's tax? Nope, not even close.
Come on!
Call it what you want. You don't pay, call it what you want. Nope, not... Don't want in, huh? Fine. Have a good walk to the next city.
If you've never been to Riften, it's true. I might have to stop you, mug. It's worth the trip all by itself. You can get a... Oh, and if you meet Maven Blackbriar, stay in her good side. This is her city, nobody else's.
Come on!
All right.
Come on!
Need something?
Cloudy skies. Might be rain or snow. There's a foul presence coming from Dock. Can I help you? There's an apothecary in town, yeah. Yes? There's fine steel at the Scort. What do you need? If it's a bed you need, talk to Kirava in the... What is it? If it's a bed you need, talk... Now this is real. Can I help you? All right then.
Swinging.
If you want to get into Riften, use the north. My orders are to tell the riffraff to use the north gate. That's it. Keep it. Not worth going to prison over. If you... There's nothing else to discuss. Use the north gate. If you want to enter Riften, use the north gate. Otherwise, we have nothing to talk about.
Fight! Fight!
Be careful.
Come on!
I've been looking for you. Let's see here.
Ah, a letter from the Jarl.
Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Need something?
I hope you haven't arrived here looking for work in the mine. Red Belly Mine gets its name from the red mist filling the place. You get used to it after a while. Kind of smells like the hot springs out in the tundra. No idea what's causing it, though. Sure, it's full of spiders. That's what's wrong with it. Almost killed Grogmar and me when they showed up. I'm worried that they'll come out of the mine looking for food soon. Then we're in even bigger trouble. Yeah, they're as useless as a fifth wheel on a wagon. Gave me some sort of line about keeping an eye out for enemy soldiers. What's the point in protecting this place if the mine's completely useless? Idiots. Tell you what, keep to your word, and I'll line your pockets with as much as I can scrape up. Moved right in. No, if we can't get back into the mine. This civil war is taking its toll, but don't... Well, at least... Of course. Okay, you talked me into it.
Soon we'll rid Skyrim of...
If you're looking for supplies, I'd advise heading to Riften. The finest weapons and armor. I don't want to be responsible for sending you to your death. Be careful in the mine.
Welcome to Shore Stone. Came all the way... I suppose you're used to traveling, being a stranger. I might be a woman. Be careful in there. You can... My parents live... I've written some letters and placed them in a satchel. Perhaps you wouldn't mind to live... You would? Here, take my satchel and give it to my father, Werner. He'll likely have something for you to bring back. I had a bad fall in the mud. I'm still pretty sore and I can't really... We have guests as often as we can. No? Have you ever... My parents live there.
Everything all right?
I took an arrow in the knee.
Sorry. Keep your hands to yourself. Disrespect the law and you disrespect me. It's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting
Another
for a
quiet
god.
day.
All right then.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Yes?
Sometimes, when the wolves grow too bold and threaten the village, we must hunt them to all their numbers. Until next.
Watch it, you filthy elf!
Can I help you? My son died. Things won't be the same without him. When I'm... Yes. Yes?
I grew up hearing songs about Aldi the bear. I'd be a lot more... Oh?
Out with it. I'm waiting.
Hey, watch it! There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from Old Warwick's Stead.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother. That's right. That's right. That's right. Why? What are you gonna do? Cry? I don't have to take that from you. You're mine!
Emperor!
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
I am waiting for a good death. Yes, were I to simply lay down and die, it would not please Malakath. Malakath, as you can see, it has not yet arrived. Indeed. One should find his death while he can still... We Orcmen are not. To cling to something past its usefulness is unseemly. How much more so when... You should leave. I don't want you scaring off my good death.
Speak, elf.
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we've got mercenaries from Hammerfell strutting about.
Annika used to help more with the mining, but nowadays she's a bit of a bounder. It's a shame our daughter couldn't make the journey herself, but at least she still thinks of us. If you wouldn't mind bringing this back to her for us, I'd appreciate it.
Uh-huh. Hello there. A pleasure to see you as well. Those snowbacked Imperials renounced humanity when they laid down before the Thaw.
Be careful.
Greetings, Sister Elf. Good to see a familiar face so far from home. I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill. Of course. If only Camilla shared my affections. What? Oh, you're right. Let's do that. Hmm? Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Well, if you say so. Mm-hmm. Ha! Wonderful! Okay, got it. It's all in this note. Thank you. I appreciate your assistance. Tell me as soon as you've given Camilla the letter. Good luck. Mara bless you. Farewell.
Show those thieves not to steal
Mara
from Luke
bless
and
you for agreeing
Valerius.
to help us. What is this? Is this what he really thinks about me? I thought as much. Why are you looking at me like that? The men here like my attention, and I like theirs. Best know your place. Sure thing. It's always good to... My brother... Sadly, my parents passed away a few years after I was born. Of course. I just want to find a good husband, and start... I envy you. You get to go on adventures
The sooner
again.
you find the claw, the sooner our...
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
You're that visitor been poking around. Bleak Falls, why? Are you sure? Best be careful. I don't want you to get yourself killed. You're probably... But my gut tells me you know what I'm talking about. Sure thing. I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
Oh. Huh?
Need something?
Divine smile on you, friend. Thank you. I appreciate your assistance. Here, I'd like you to have this as a token of my friendship. Sure, my friend. Wouldn't anyone... But no. Come to recount my past homes. Riverwood is actually my third. Yeah. I spent a good deal of my childhood in my ancestral homeland, Valenwood. But my family moved to Skingrad eventually. The Thalmor weren't exactly benevolent rulers, you see. Not that the Emperor was a saint, but at least he didn't confiscate the wealth of anyone he disliked. At least back when we moved. I remember the trees, a few faces, but much of my childhood memory was muddy. Like anyone's childhood was, I guess. The last memory I had of Valenwood was the Thalmor clearing entire forests to build fortresses and roads while we were on our way to Skingrad. It was a beautiful place before I left, although I'm not sure if I can ever return to the home I remembered. Well, it was the closest place to Valenwood that wasn't owned by the Thalmor. As a matter of fact, many of my people moved to Skingrad after the Thalmor takeover. I guess my parents thought it'd be just like home. My thoughts are with putting food on my table, not arguing higher politics. As far as I'm concerned, they're far away in the south, and I'm basking in the beauty of the north. It might almost seem ridiculous to you, but it's just a matter of money. After the Great War, there began outrageous taxes in Cyrodiil. Heard it's because the Emperor owes the nobles 3 generations' debts. So I left for Skyrim. Was planning to go for a big city similar to Skingrad. Better work and all, you know. But when I passed through Riverwood, I was immediately reminded of Valenwood. Of home, and its beauty. It's where I wanted to stay, for good this time. Of course. You might not believe it, but my feelings for her go way back to my time in Skingrad. Her house was a street away from mine. Every time I woke up, I'd look outside the window and see her feeding the stray cats. I never mustered enough courage to talk to her. I mean, we talked, of course, about weather and things. I liked her, and I wanted to be with her, but I also wanted a better life. And that life couldn't be found in Cyrodiil after the war. So I made a choice. Uneasy, but not entirely regrettable. Anyone would be happy to see a woman like Camilla. But yes, I thought I'd never see her again. But it seemed as if the gods had given me another chance to be with the woman I loved again. Her brother owned a lucrative business back there. Fat cattle for the Emperor, no? I guess they've just had enough of making money for the Empire instead of themselves. They had passed away by then. But if they were there, I have faith they would have loved Camilla. They've always wanted me to find a Bosmer girl, but there's a... how do I put it? Exotic, yet gentle beauty in human girls that's absent in elves. Similar to how a human might find an elf exotic, I'd presume. It's not the reason for the feelings I've developed for Camilla, of course. I liked her. So I made a choice. Uneasy, but not entirely Of course. That bard thinks he can woo Camilla away with a few half-decent poems. I've seen drunken men blabber with more sense than his... The fool is a full-grown man, but still lives with his mother with no better thing to do than to loiter at the inn. That speaks volumes for the kind of man he'll be for whoever is unfortunate enough to be his bride. How he managed... Either Skyrim's education is as lousy as Riverwood's. There's beauty here unmatched in all of... I miss Valenwood, but I work at the lumber mill. Are you a hunter by chance? The hills surrounding the village are... I don't like to brag, but I once took down a bear at 300 yards. In a blizzard. Lead the way. I've got your back. What do you want me to carry? Let's bathe in the beauty of our world. The sun gives a warm tint to the cold lands of Skyrim.
Here's to friendship. A gift. If you don't like it, too bad.
I've got your back. What do you want me to carry? You lead, I'll follow.
Can I help you?
Helping repair
Take a
Whiterun's
look.
tree ought to be repentance enough for a woodcut.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
That bard Mikhail thinks he can woo whoever he wants. Goddamn bards and their unshackled lust. Whiterun is the center of Skyrim. And the city reflects that in many ways. I'm right behind you. Lead on. Still here. I'll show you what I know. Why don't we grab some ale? Wine will work nicely too.
Citizen, hello there.
What can I help you with, my friend? So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
I think I can teach you a thing or two. Me on the tundra, stealing my game. Things turned ugly eventually.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy. What do you need, my friend? So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Good day. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelf. Browse to your heart's content.
I seldom travel to Whiterun. Riverwood has got all I needed.
Rather pale. Could be ataxia. I think you... I sell cures for all ills, and you look... Don't worry. I've got something for that. These stormcloaks are nothing more than an armed mob. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. I sell cures for all ills. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. I have several elixirs for sale. Take a look. Farewell.
I'm right behind you. I sense a good adventure ahead.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. Yes?
and he said, "Let me show you the power of
You look... You can use it. Drink.
I trust my parents are well. Ah, yes. Seems he sent back my satchel stuffed with letters. I look forward to reading them. I appreciate the delivery. Here, I want you to have this. I insist. Came all... I suppose you're used to Keep yourself safe, traveler.
What do you need? This city smells of rot, and it's not just from the sewers.
Please help me. I really need your help. I don't want to lose my job at the fishery. What am I going to do? Bully is a good... It's probably for the best, and my job at the Riften fishery is in danger. The owner, Bully, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life. Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
Riften doesn't really have a bar, does it? I have a fine candidate for that vacancy.
If you're looking for a handout, you want to speak with my husband. You're not going to get one from me.
Isn't it interesting how much of our lives are spent sleeping? Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard. Aye. It's good to see you again.
Hello there.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
If you've got the coin,
Heard anything interesting lately? Any news or gossip?
pull up a seat.
I don't have time for this foolishness.
What did you just say?
Hey, watch it!
Huh? Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Don't waste your time anywhere else.
Make love like a saber.
Hello, friend. Let me know if you want some of the freshest food you've ever eaten. I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands. Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out. Well, I'd be careful if I were you. I hear the Nords hunt them for some kind of initiation rite. Not all of them end up victorious. The last traveler that traded me some said he found them at a place called Ancient's Ascent. Careful, though. Rumor has it a dragon makes its home there. My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected. The only way to find fresher meats is to hunt it yourself. You looking for some fresh meat to fill your belly, perhaps? Just what you see here. Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up the seat.
Yes?
What do you need?
What brings you to Balaman today? Looking for some armor? A weapon, perhaps? Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? To be honest, I don't blame you. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of the best. Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava. Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold. You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life. The finest weapons and armor. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
Pleased to meet you. Lady Mara bids you welcome to her benevolence. Her blessings are many. Not all can hear the broad echoes of... To receive the touch of Mara, explore... Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light across this land? The dawn surely opened. Mara, the village... This is the... I will entreat Mara on your behalf.
How may I help you, my daughter? Wonderful! We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? Typically, a person who is... When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony. Here you are. Good luck. Mara bless you.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
You're not from around here.
Looking for a place to stay? Show me some coin first. Otherwise, hit the road. Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Blackbriar family moved in. Now the meadery is Blackbriar. If only Maven would... That isn't an option. Maven... Crime is an all-time... Look, if Maven Blackbriar keeps have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after... Of course. It's all in this note. If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road. Sibby Blackbriar is furious that if Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to head north to... Else you could go see the Jarl's wizard. Might be able to help you. Come back and see us again. If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. I doubt your combat prowess would prove valuable in a real battle anyway.
Huh? Need something?
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Huh? What do you want? Yes, horses are... I hope to open my own stables one. I owe a great deal of money to someone. I was able to work out a deal with the stable. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the ship. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think... You will? Oh, thank you. Horses are all I know. If the forest wasn't so dangerous, Hofgrir's teaching me everything he knows about horses. And he's a great teacher. Just watching him, I've learned so much.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Yeah? What's your problem? I knew... Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now... I don't care. A deal's a deal. Are you kidding me? You can go back and forth all you want. He just needs to pay.
I've got your back. Let's get going then.
Come on, come on! You gonna buy something? Or just stare all day?
It's been better, I'll be honest with you. I'll put it plainly. I've got deadbeats who don't pay me, the city guard looking over my shoulder, and Maven Blackbriar breathing down my neck.